It's pretty apparent to just about everybody, just in terms of mainstream media, that the amount of space available for really in-depth, comprehensive reporting about a lot of issues, healthcare being one of them, but many other issues as well, is simply shrinking, and it's been shrinking year after year.
In an environment like this where media companies can't focus their resources on content creation, it becomes essential that there are organizations like MedCity that can develop an area of expertise that's widely in demand and can now redistribute that content through a variety of venues, whether it's on the internet, in print, TV, radio, anywhere.
We're excited that MedCity News is taking these great stories about medical innovation into the next frontier in media, helping us not only communicate what's happening throughout the region, but hopefully connect interested individuals to these companies so that we have even greater success.
We need to be very, very targeted in our marketing efforts, and MedCity News really represents an opportunity to be very, very targeted. It represents a unique opportunity to deliver a quality of life message that we think is embodied in downtown Cleveland. We're going to be looking at urban living initiatives as part of our relationship with MedCity News. And again, when the clinic creates jobs, we think that that's a really sweet spot from our perspective. Those are the people that we think are going to want to look to live downtown. And again, if we can touch them through this web relationship, we think we're a leg up in terms of convincing them that downtown Cleveland is a viable option for them to consider.
MedCity News is going to have an area of expertise that is of huge interest to a wide population, and most newspapers aren't going to have the resources to really cover that type of news in depth. And so to have an organization that makes this their only focus and be able to distribute this content in a variety of venues should make it the expert in the field.
In my opinion, MedCity succeeds when it's narrowcasting to an audience that is specifically interested in medical innovation. And that includes clinicians, it includes researchers, it includes inventors, engineers, and certainly industry professionals that are all collectively following what's happening here in our region.
It's adding 1 + 1 and getting 2, in that there's less space available, there's a critical industry, and there needs to be a place to have that kind of reporting available, not just to insiders, but to the community as a whole. I mean, it's so, it's been said very often by many people, just how critical the role of healthcare is in this town, and having an understanding of that from an economic point of view, a political point of view, you know, in terms of the lives of patients, in terms of questions like building and development in certain parts of town, understanding all of those issues is really vital to this community.